Well, that's a good question. I didn't graduate high school thinking I would teach at King's. It was kind of a surprise in some ways. I was actually choosing between law schools. I had this lingering suspicion that I might want to teach. And so when I had graduated from college, I had actually put an application to teach here. I had forgotten about it because it had been 2 years. Mr. Parsons called me weeks before I had to commit to a law school and asked if I'd be interested in teaching English literature.
Well, the quad is completely different. There's a lot of exciting electives offered, like dance. We didn't have a football team back then, so that's a big one. Color guard, it's all really exciting about what you guys can do now.
I was here the first year that this opened up as a school, and it was so different. I mean, I can't even explain to you. There was a Berlin Wall dividing the quad. I don't think anyone called it that, but that's what I thought about. And I don't even know if you know what the Berlin Wall is, but it was this barbed wire fence that ran through the quad. The kids used to hang on it. On the other side was the this organization that was here at Westinghouse, and there were people that would sit in the quad and smoke their cigarettes and look at us. And
I really liked the cross-grade friendships. It was pretty small, so you kind of knew each other.
I think King's always done a really good job of having community, and amongst, of course, staff too. I mean, there's one of the things that's just different about King's is the relationships that staff have with each other, and of course also with their students.
Yes, so one of the traditions that was really fun was the seniors were very protective of their lawn, and the junior hires would try running across it, and the seniors would chase them off the lawn. I think when I started junior high, it was super small. You could fit everyone in what's now the library, so I think we might have had 500 or 600, and we got to 700.
I don't actually remember the number, but I think it was probably 200 students is a number that comes to mind. I do remember there were 4 graduating seniors, and I came from a public school in 6th grade, so I came here as a 7th grader and was just so confused at how small the school was.
Dress code has actually changed quite a bit since I was here. So some things are the same, like no leggings, but back then, I think you had to have your skirts and your shorts no more than 4 inches from the knee.
It's so much better. So at the end of my high school was an awful dress code. We were supposed to tuck in our shirts, but they didn't require us to actually have uniforms. So we all wore outfits that shouldn't be tucked in because it looked worse. So it was partly our own choosing bad clothes, but nowadays you can. It's nicer. So I didn't do drama. I did it in junior high, and then I gave up. I wasn't my thing. In junior high, there was a Christmas show. It wasn't even a production. It was the Christmas story. I was a shepherd.
I was involved in the musical, so I did acting. In a little bit of singing. I could not dance to save my life, and I also did tech. I was part of Fiddler on the Roof, Brigadoon, and then I did tech for Annie.